Worried about like talking to the air. Okay, so that's the setting. It's in the early mornings. Okay, not very early. It's like maybe 8 o'clock. And you know what? I'm taking a sick day because I just don't feel too good. I don't feel too good. So I'm just gonna take this day off and like breathe in. You know what I mean? Okay, divers, thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for just taking me thus far, guys. I am so happy to be monetized. I'm happy to be making a little ching ching for my little fam. And yeah, I just want to ask you guys to plead with you to please watch the ads. Don't skip the ads because like I'm making 5 cents a video. Because I'm skip guys the ads. You know, if you can just go get a drink, or if you can do something, just let it play and then get back to it. If you can, you know, I know sometimes data is expensive and you're like, I just want to watch this video. Totally understand, but if you can, okay, I really would appreciate that. And please do subscribe. So many people are watching the videos, they're coming back, they're returning to the videos, and they're not subscribing. So if you like me and you like the content, please do subscribe. If you don't like it, please do not come to my page and tell me how much you hate me. For what? For what good reason? Okay, anyway, guys, today we're gonna deviate a little bit. Okay, not too much, not too far, but we're gonna move a little bit away from the WhatsApp group. However, there are still episodes coming from the WhatsApp group. Okay, but you know, I've been gathering my peace. I've been telling myself I don't want to respond to people out of anger, but Owamie girl, we need to talk. Okay, so Owamie, guys, is the person that for most of us is responsible for introducing us to Gogo Manzini, and many other people. I'm sure Gogo Manzini loves to tell you that she had an audience before Owamie. It's not true. It's not true. So she did use Owamie to make her audience bigger, and I'm one of those people that came from Owamie. So now in Gogo Manzini's passing, Owamie, because lots of people were like not buying the idea that Gogo Manzini has died, including myself. Imagine the very previous day you were talking to a journalist about, yo, we need to catch this person. Following day gone, that is suspicious, you know. So I was not buying this situation, you bam, and like she's gone. Okay, that's not funny, but you know what's funny? The idea of somebody faking their death. Like the fact that that is the reality that we live in. That we know that that could be a possibility. Because it has happened before, right? Behind. Woman was booked, you know. So South Africa is a movie and I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for it. And I'm here to expose it where I can. So coming back to Owamie Entertainment, guys. Owamie Entertainment has made some videos. After Gogo Manzini's passing. First, she was the person who came and confirmed that Gogo Manzini is passed. I actually saw a lot of comments saying, I won't believe it until Owamie says it. I won't believe it until Owamie says it. When it had been just Brian, and when it had been the Gogo Manzini Instagram page that had announced her death. Then she came out and she said, if I had not seen, I would not believe. And that's when people were like, okay, if she claims to have seen the dead body. Oh, okay, Ben, no pause. Usegatin, go to that. Yeah. Ndifuna unifota ngoku ungezinane ifoto yonef nothi ngoku vantana wam.
Ngumama lo.
Ngumama ufota yes.
Ngomama fota.
Uzonifota kodwa ngesikhathi seni.
Ngomama lo.
Uyamazi nje umama wakho. Okay, please love, don't touch it, okay? Can you go to your father? Utata uyanicela egadini.
Iyalaita. Ilaita ready, mom.
Okay, thank you. Can I get some privacy? Okay, bye-bye again, Nan. You have... Uzohamba na ibhola xa usegadini okanye uzoyishiya apha? Ibhola uzoyishiya ndithi ayiye egadini ibhola. Kaloku uzosebenza kanjani egadini uphethe ibhola? Andithi uyosebenza pha? Awuyosebenza? Awuzuyosebenza egadini notata? Awuzuyosebenza egadini notata? Okay, bye-bye. Oh, guys, this is the life I live. Okay. Bye, lovey. So, I love you too. What is sweetheart? Okay. So, here is the thing. She came out. She said she saw with her own eyes. I remember that post. It was like, Chomi, if I had not seen, I would not believe. Something along those lines. Okay, don't quote me. But then when people saw that post, then they were like, okay, if she says that she saw, but then people began poking holes in that, like, how can you have already seen this person who passed yesterday? Were you that close? Because again, one thing about Gogo Manzini used to tell us all the time that she does not have friends. You know, so now it's like a camera friendship, but through her passing, we now know that they had a very tight bond. Okay, but people were like questioning, so were you there when she died? Lots of questions, okay, unanswered, some answered. But then after she said that, I was like, oh, maybe she is passed, except for that time when Ulira came out and said she answered the intercom. By the way, she still has not come to explain. Like, what were you saying exactly? Okay, so guys, without further ado, guys, what is going to happen now is that I am going to watch and react to some of the videos that Owamie has made after Gogo Manzini's passing. I'm not going to react to the video that she made when she said R.I.P. Gogo Manzini. She's crying a lot in that video. I don't want to trigger myself. I don't want, and I mean, it's just distasteful. I'm not going to respond to that video. However, I'm going to start and respond to the video where she was talking about the Manzini investment scandal. Guys, I'm like, Ubuntu lele, guys, I'm going to video. Okay, thank you guys. Bye my sweethearts, okay? Okay. Utata ke egadini kanti? Oh, manje nina nifuni nina kusebenza egadini? Jonga zingi izapha. Thatha la box uyehlisa nikhuphe izinto zosebenza egadini phaka la box. Yehlise. Ngibona mama kodwa yehlise usho njalo. Beka phansi ke. Okay, uzothatha iphona boss, uthatha leyo nazi. Ayikho. Nansi khona. I know. Okay, ambani ngene egadini ke kutata. Ningalimani. Okay. So guys, let's just get into it, okay? Let's watch the first video. Otherwise, we'll never watch it. Mind you guys, don't worry if you can't see the video or whatever. You will hear the sound. If you really want to watch this video, you should really go to Owamie's channel and watch the entire thing there, because this one is going to be filled with interruptions because I am reacting to the video. I know some people get very triggered when you pause something, but I'm not trying to take Owamie's video and play it on my channel. It's a reaction, okay? Okay guys, so let's do this. Let's start with this video.
Owamie, and welcome back to my channel. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and also hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now, my ninjas, I'm actually shooting this. It's late at night, and I just shot the video that you guys watched yesterday. So if my face or my eyes look a bit swollen, that's because I was crying, obviously, as you guys saw. I have actually gone out and gotten some drink, and I'm back because I want us to talk, and I feel like I want us to clarify something, right? Or maybe make me understand, because there are certain things that I'm not understanding. So we're gonna talk about Manzini investment. I'm not gonna go too much into details because I don't know anything about that. Like, I'll tell you guys what I know right now, but I'm just so baffled. I'm really just so baffled, and just with those Christians, not everyone, but those Christians, their comments and everything. But let's go ahead and just talk about this. So
okay, I'm gonna pause it because there's a truck going past, and I don't wanna. And just before I go back to it, this is a thing that I don't like, that I've been listening. I mean, I'm sure I don't know all the comments that are on Owamie's page, but sometimes she's like a reductionist. She reduces whatever argument people have around her association with Gogo Manzini and Sangomas to these Christians that are not loving, unaccepting, not being Christ-like, not being Christ-like.
Yeah, Gogo Manzini started a Manzini investment account, right? When she started an investment, a Gogo Manzini investment account, it seems like the followers that followed her from my channel when we were working together and doing those videos before, which it had been almost 6 months that we had last done those videos together. I was now with Dr. Horting. There are ninjas that followed Gogo Manzini to her channel, which that's great, again, that is great. I think sometimes people hear you talking but they don't listen. I've never made it a secret that I don't consult Sangomas, so obviously whatever it is that she does on her channel, I'm not the target market. So I will not lie to you guys and say that
Listen, Owamie does not consult Sangomas, okay? She only collaborates with them. She only uses Sangomas for views, but she would never consult a Sangoma, okay? Don't get it twisted. Okay? Don't get it twisted. She'll let a Sangoma talk about an investment on her platform and endanger her entire audience in the process. Yes, financial endangerment. That's what I'm talking about. But she would never ever consult a Sangoma. What's the don't put? Are you phone? You can't. Oh, phone is black. Okay. I love her so much. Okay. Anyway, let's continue watching, people.
watch Gogo Manzini's channel, though she's my friend. And again, that's one thing that I loved so much about our relationship. It was a genuine friendship that was built on respect for each other's beliefs and love. You understand? So she knew and she understood that Owamie is not gonna watch my channel because Mina, if she's gonna be talking about Isitwalo, or she's talking about love potion, or she's talking about, I am not the target market. I'm not someone that goes to Sangomas. I'm not someone that is gonna be a client there. So that's why I wouldn't watch her channel. So when she started the investment, I did not know, because why? I do not watch her channel. You understand? And it's not only just her. Dr. Oti also has a channel. I don't watch this channel because I'm not the target market.
So your bestest friend had this opportunity that would make people millionaires. And she did not tell you. According to my own assessment, you are not a millionaire. Unless I could be wrong. You were asking for donations not long ago. So that tells me that you're not rich. And your friend should know that. And she had this amazing opportunity. And she never told you once about it. That sounds about sus to me, Shem. What a friend. What a friend she must have been.
Okay, we do sit, we do talk, but that is it. Okay, fine. Now, Gogo Manzini starts the investment, and people who are, some of them were ninjas that actually got to know about her for the first time on my channel. They start investing with Gogo Manzini. They are doing their business. December goes off, people are getting their returns. January goes off, seems like things are going well. February goes off, seems like things are going well. Throughout this whole time, there's not a single person that came to me and said, Owamie, you know, we are with Gogo Manzini. Thank you so much for introducing me to Gogo Manzini.
Okay, Nale, I find it so annoying and condescending. As you had said yourself, you were quiet, you never said anything about the investment, you did not know about it, etc., etc. Why would people come to you and say thank you? I mean, if they don't want to. Maybe they should have, maybe we should have, maybe me, myself. But again, Gogo, what does that have to do with the fact that in the end, when things were going wrong, they came to you as a journalist? They came to you as somebody who exposes scams. You have a whole series on your second channel where you are exposing people who scam other people. They came to you thinking this is the right person to blow the whistle. So I don't know, and yes, sorry, busy as a friend to comfort them. Busy as a person who has a big voice, who they thought was what you and you know, report.
You meeting her, you know, now I'm making money, I'm getting returns, you know, even thank you, I will say, you know, here's some money to say thank you so much for introducing me to this person. Nobody comes to me. Be it even if just to say thank you, Kamulomo, with no money, nobody does. So you guys, I know nothing about this. Great. I think if I'm not mistaken, almost 2 months ago, or 2 months ago, Gogo Manzini contacts me and she's like, friend, you know, we were supposed to shoot the video where we were gonna be talking about the surgeries that she had, which it was an exclusive that I obviously wanted, right? Okay, fine. So she then tells me that, oh, by the way, you know, I'm having this investment, I'm going to talk about it. I asked, like, what investments are those? When she explained everything, I could hear that this is actually like a pyramid scheme. That's something that I got. But
did you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay. What I'm hoping are going to be the next words coming out of Owamie's mouth is like, and then I said, Chomi, don't even bring it up in my platform. It sounds like a pyramid scheme. That's what I hope I'm going to hear next, okay?
Said, no, you know, this is an investment, this and this. We did have a private conversation. She said, okay. But not because of on my channel. You will never ever find me advertising or having anyone advertise pyramid schemes or anything like that, because number one, I don't want to go to tomorrow. If you have been scammed, it will now come back on me. Which is why even if I'm about to advertise someone, I will always try my best to make sure that I vet this person. Then whatever they're talking about, you know, they're gonna give you your products, because I'm not gonna have people maybe come and join something saying it was advertised from my channel, and then they get scammed or things don't go well, and now I'm to blame. You understand? Okay, fine, that is that. So with that, everything was okay. She comes, we have our video. She doesn't really talk about her investment. If you guys heard there, you know, she is talking about, she just like brushed through it. We were really mean.
That was the cover-up, love. Okay, let's be honest. Gogo Manzini was a very smart individual. She was almost psychopathic, in my opinion. So of course she'd already told Sihle and other people that Sihle must tell us to watch that episode and to comment there, and he was hoping the comments are gonna be talking positively about the investments. That's what the instruction that we got, Tina, as abantu babe-investor phayana. Unfortunately people did not do that because bebesekulela xesha abantu bangabhatalwayo, abantu bebeqalisa ukumqumbela. So I mean, maybe Owamie did not know this, but yeah, now Gogo Manzini, it is my very own opinion that the intention of even going to do that interview was for her to talk about Manzini investments. Because that's when she started saying people must recruit, and she was saying, but I can't be working alone. And I was like confused. I was like, have you been working? Because you told us that you are just sending the money somewhere and the money is working for itself. So what are you talking about, working?
Focus on the surgeries and everything is fine. Okay, I start getting DMs from people now. These are ninjas clearly because they know me, and they are talking about how, hi, I'm a ninja, there's this and this, there's the investment, some things are not going well. Behind the scenes, I did try to help those that I could, in terms of like just saying, okay, what is the issue? Then I would forward the message here, what is going.
To hear that, she's like, I would forward the message here. What she's saying explicitly is that people came to her saying that Gogo Manzini is doing this scam. She's not paying people. She says she has a backlog. This and this is happening at Manzini Investments. What she then did was forward the messages to Gogo Manzini. She's like, okay, tell me what your problem is. And then so do you think those people don't have access to Gogo Manzini so that they can just tell her their problem? Why do you think they are coming to you? So yes, that's what she did. That's exactly what she did. And do you know what happened? Gogo Manzini came to the group and he said, some of you are contacting Owamie Entertainment and talking about me, this and this and that. And if you do, and she started making threats to people. I was very disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I was very disappointed when people came to somebody with a huge platform hoping that person was gonna at least do an investigation, at the very least. But instead, messages were just forwarded.
On here, and I was assured that everything was fine. Like, that's something that I was assured. I said, okay, cool. Now, if you are someone that is coming to me and you're telling me that, I consulted with Gogo Manzini, or I consulted with this person that I saw on your show, and they are supposed to send me my stuff or whatever, and I'm not sent, or whatever is going on, I will interfere, intervene. I will try help you. Though, if I'm talking to someone, mind you, with me and Gogo Manzini, it was strictly conversations, right? If behind the scenes you felt you want to go to her and consult, that is between you and her. I mean, I don't enter there, you understand? But still, if there's anything and you have ever, let's say, DM'd me, you will know I have responded, or I've made sure to contact you, to connect you guys on what's going on.
Okay, guys, let's address this. Let's talk about this. Owamie likes to tell us, okay, I respect that girl. But, for somebody who has taken such an adamant, grounding, this is where I stand with Sangomas, I would never consult them, I don't believe in them. You should take the time, though, to platform them. Like that, for me, something about that feels offish, guys, And this is not about the story of you can't be friends with a Sangoma. You can be friends with a Sangoma without letting that Sangoma market themselves on your platform. Okay, let's carry on.
Now, when it comes to the investment, I know nothing about. It's not something that even came from my channel.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, when you are now contacting me, telling me that there is an issue with something I know nothing about, something you've never even come to me about, or anything like that, when things were going good, I don't understand. Why is my name even being involved? Why is my name even being put in there? Now, fast forward to now.
noma bathi mafuna kuphekisa kubo betana hlala kule ndlu laa ndlu iyabantu ngomthethileyo le ikamela nalabhuti wepolo olabhuti wepolo hayi iyandihlala kuyo hayi nomama sithenge nje amazinga tata kakhali avele yaphinde yemka abe namntu ebhatele
lwebe wafaka
labe wafaka namase kungapha 8 ngapha ufaka umoya kwela cala setoilet iyabani utata kakhali nembona izolala engombe apho mufuna simbethe ngomoya akho bantu please kaphezansi
hayi ndiyakuva ngena kule ndlu ngena apha kuyo na ewe ngoba
wayithathe wethu
ngoba iyabanda nyani laa ndlu sebusika
iyabanda wena ngoba kaloku nobhonyongo mina ngasaphinda buye ngoku akazibona
azoyilungisa
sengiyilungisa hayi mama wamnika imali ngoba phinda
hayi kulungile ke ngena kuyo andiyazi ngentana noba umandla isitsixo besishiyile na sayo kwakumama asikho kum but ke ubuze nakutata azini basikho kuye na asikho kum kodwa sona isitsixo kulungile sure. Okay, let's continue.
Gogo Manzini passed away, and it seems like with the investment, there's a lot of people that lost a lot of money because people are pissed off in my comment section. People are saying everything that they are saying. Hey, when it's better, you're this. Now we got scammed. Hey, what? Hey, why is Owamie not saying something? Hey, why is Owamie this? Some people are even going on to say no, she's still alive. Owamie is bought this and this. Like, I do understand your pain, but I think at this point you're bleeding to the wrong people, especially me.
Okay, if you hear me laughing, it's because this is exactly what Dineo said. You're bleeding on the wrong person. I didn't scam you. It was Manzini. You oh, Jesus Christ, too. Batung. And mind you, nobody's bleeding on Owamie. It's like, at the end of the day, people feel like, okay, I've read people's comments and maybe that's why I'm basing some of my assumptions about people from, but let me speak for myself. I feel like, I just find it strange. You know, it's okay. It's okay to say, I thought I knew this person, but it seems as if I didn't know the person. And it feels like that's what Owamie doesn't want to admit. That maybe she didn't know Gogo Manzini as well as she thought she did. You can say she was a different person to you, but you know what? The kind of conniving, manipulating individual I experienced her as, I strongly feel like even you were being manipulated all the time, even when you didn't know that you were being manipulated and used. And it sucks sometimes to admit that. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion, though. It doesn't have to be true. These things are out there in the internet. We are talking about them. I feel like that lady wanted an audience from you. Kona apo, when I heard Owamie saying, Gogo Manzini said, you know what I love about you is that I was nothing and you didn't care and you took me in. That's how she saw herself, even though she was like, I've always been this extravagant, beautiful person. In the beginning, she knew that she did not have a following at all. She knew that she needed a following. It was a use situation. Owamie had that shock factor of those stories that were being told. Now, she got to sit there, be the diva that she always wanted to be, and then get some of Owamie's audience to her side. Okay.
Again, as I'm saying, I knew nothing about it. It's not anything that you ever came to me when things were going well. So you have no right to even come to me when things are going wrong. And I'm not being rude.
Yes, you are.
And the other thing again that I'm not appreciating is the fact that you're coming with your comments and saying whatever you're saying. I lost a friend. I have a right to grieve.
Okay,
And
sure.
it's not a question. It's a statement that I'm saying. I have a right to grieve my friend. I have a right, if I want to post her, I'll post her and say all the wonderful things that she has done for me, all the wonderful things that she and I have done together, the connection that she and I have a right to grieve someone that was very close to me and someone that was very good to me. Me grieving does not mean that I'm saying, well, your experience with her is invalid. The same way that I feel like some of you guys expect that we should now say whatever experience we had with her was invalid because you had a different experience with her than the experience we had from her. I'm not here to say whether you are lying or anything. Exactly. No, I'm not. You had an experience with her, that's the experience you had with her. I had an experience with her, that's the experience I had with her. So from the experience...
Okay, true, but your experience might have been false though. Like, you know, there are people that are serial killers. Just to make an example. Not that she was a serial killer. She was only a scam artist. There are people that are serial killers. And those people, sometimes they have families and they have children and they are amazing at masking with those people. They'll be very loving. They will go home. They'll be hiding a body in the garage, in the bedroom, loving their wife. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't really know. This is just a question. I don't know if the wife of that person in the end would feel like, well, to me, this person was just amazing. I'm so sorry about all the things that this person was doing, but to me. Or if this person would feel like, I feel totally deceived. I thought I knew this individual. Clearly, it goes to show that I did not know who I don't know. I don't know what the correct response is, guys. You know, this is just life.
I have with her, or I had with her, I have a right to mourn and I have a right to grieve someone that was very close to me. And I think I deserve an opportunity to do that without being attacked. I deserve an opportunity to do that without being called names.
Okay.
Some of the comments when I look at them, or when you are crying, or some of you guys are celebrating, right? Oh, Mtakati is gone, or whatever. And you guys stand there and you put yourselves as you guys are God certified, you know, and for some reason she was just this person who, you know, it's great for her to be gone, because I've been seeing your comments. Not for me.
For the record, Shemuna, I'm very much sad about Gogo Manzini's passing. And if Gogo Manzini did in fact take her own life, that is just sad. I won't lie, because she could have just stayed. She could have faced the music. She was a horrible human being. She destroyed many lives. Should have gone to jail, try rehabilitate herself, come back, whatever it takes, okay? Or stay lying, stay saying, I'm gonna pay you, this and that, you know? So nobody's happy that that lady has passed, not me. And Bazamaniman, how they feel. The people whose lives she destroyed, they might feel differently. Okay, they might feel differently. They might feel like, yes, the devil is gone. But together, that's not how I feel.
The real witch is someone that would celebrate someone dying. That's the real witch. Someone that will celebrate someone dying, that who they don't even know has ever killed anyone, not. The only person I would ever celebrate dying is someone that has actually taken a life.
Okay, so Gogo Manzini said all the time that people come to her, they want to kill other people, and she does it. So, okay, clearly, people are justified in celebrating her death. She said it with her own mouth. That, you know, she does do dark magic, she does destroy lives, but it's just part of the game. It's part of the... You know, I remember this other ritual that she was promoting on her channel, and she was saying this ritual that people can do. It's to take money from another person's pocket and put it in your own. So guys, cabanga yo. Cabanga ukudla kuyaphela emafrijini awazi kushuthi. So I say this to say that this person admitted that she does evil things to other people. You know, as long as you are her client, she will do whatever it is that you ask of her. So it is what it is.
Yes, so that's it. Like, if you've taken a life you do deserve. You understand? Like, that's personally me. But you are now just taking.
I feel like it just finished. Oh, it was talking to me. Zingiro, it's very hot today.
This nigga is so busy helping me. This nigga is complaining the whole time. The only reason he took so long is well, rewards are for people that help me. I'm done. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm done. I'm starting bombos. So I'm so come on, Jabo.
What is it?
So that's all one time.
Okay, guys. Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
In what someone has said, she has never killed a person. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, what Christianity of you? What level of Christianity of yours?
She has killed people. That's what she said, guys.
With my understanding, right? When you're a Christian, you walk life. Which means you are supposed to also bring souls to Christ. So how do you bring souls to Christ that are already in Christ? And some of you guys are so holy, you only associate with Christians that are in church.
Bye-bye, man.
My question is, what is your evangelical?
Aibo, kuphi apha kungenje? Mother. Where is she going? My mother won't tell me where she's going. Anyway, listen to this. Does this lady mean to tell me Uba she has ever even once pitched the idea of Christianity to Gogo Manzini and Dr. Owamie? Is she out there trying to win their souls? Guys, please use your discernment sometimes. And I know everybody's smart, everybody has discernment, but during these times, these critical times, indeed, we need to use our discernment, guys. Discernment, because make it make sense. Make it make sense. You are telling me that these people who are saying, Owamie, please don't platform Sangomas, are actually standing in the way of winning souls. Will I ever make a video? Okay, literally, it had to. When sport. Okay. Skepus in sport. It's in the what's the plan here? Oh, you're Selamans. Okay.
Uyithengile umama Sof.
Uyithengile umama kaSof.
Uyithengile.
Egana.
Egana. Ungaphi egana?
Egana kusiyama kude.
Kude. Kude.
Khona ubhaloni manje wakhona. Bye. Okay, let's go on.
Where is it? Because some of you guys think ministry is standing in the pulpit and preaching until you sweat. No.
What is ministry?
1,000%. That is not the only ministry that is out there.
Okay.
Do you know how many people stand on that pulpit?
Ministry is also platforming sangomas so that they can market their businesses even their pyramid schemes, sometimes after they make a long video, they can just insert a little pyramid scheme ad at the end, as long as they say don't call it investment, call it
every day and every night they're going to Samomas to fetch meat and stuff to bring you guys. Those are stuff that Gogo Manzini was even exposing. Do you know how many? And we're not alive, because if you ask all these Samomas, they talk about it. Well, we do this, we do that, we do that. That's number one. Do you know how many people go to church every Sunday? They go to prayer every Tuesday, and every Sunday they are in church. But they live the most horrible life. Jealousy is in them. They hate people that have done nothing to them. They just live a very toxic and bitter life. But every Sunday they're in church praying. Do you know how many?
That's true. I mean, I don't know how many.
Sometimes the way you live your life is ministry enough.
Okay.
Sometimes the way you live your life is ministry enough.
Okay.
And the same souls that you're supposed to win to Christ are the same souls that some of you guys are too obedient to Christians. You can even sit next to them and talk to them.
Oh my God.
Some of you are excited that someone passed simply because
For the last time, you can sit next to whoever you want to sit next to. You can be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. You don't only have to be friends with Christians, if that was not clear. What is found questionable is platforming a Sangoma. When you yourself have said you would never even consult a Sangoma, that's how dangerous you think it is. Or maybe you don't think it's dangerous. It's like, maybe once I get the point of why you would never consult, maybe it's not even that deep for you. But at the end of the day, you made, oh my God, several, I don't know how many videos you made with that person every day, leaving her phone number. You know, she platformed herself until she herself felt like, okay, I think I've sucked enough out of this thing now. I'm done. She only came back for that last episode where you could, I needed the exclusive. She only came back for that video because she wanted to market Manzini investment. I believe that with all my heart. That's my opinion. Of course, so yeah, it is what it is.
they did not live a life that you felt you approved. So in you, that Christianity that you talk about, that Christ-like life, all I know is that now Christ was a forgiving Christ. Like Jesus was forgiving very well. Jesus did not judge. Stop thinking you are too holy. Stop thinking you are too holy. When you sin, just in different ways. A lot of you have sex before marriage. You're not married, but you have sex. You're not married, you have kids. But your sin is too small. You judge people that are not straight. You can't even associate with them. You judge people that are Samomas. You can't even associate with them. You judge people that don't go to church. You can't even associate with them. What?
Inhloko yami inhle inkosi but kabulele ne bracelet inkosi. Thank you so much. Ne bracelet yami yes, uthenge egani Mama Sophie. Boze suvala kaloku ngicela undiyeke ndisebenze nani yeva. Ndiyacela kaloku bhuti. Okay, I'm gonna continue now. Ungasangiphazamisa uyeva boss. It's actually very hot today. Okay. Oh, kupha ngapha. Okay. Sisipoti. Trazini. Niyakwenza ntoni ngoku?
Siyapeyinta imask.
Niyopeyinta imask. Okay. Andibata.
Mask.
Niyopeyinta imask.
Mask. Mask.
Is it about yourself that is so unsettling that you have to get out of you and feel like someone else has to also live like a you life? Why?
Is that what it is? Okay, this is the thing that I don't understand about us Christians, myself included. And I know, guys, judgment and correcting somebody can be conflated sometimes. You know, judgment has been perverted. As soon as you're like somebody trying to gently correct another Christian, gently trying to say, my brother in Christ, then that is always conflated as judgment. And I think that's what's happening here. People are saying, hi sister, you might not want to, because she says that these people are exposing something. Make no mistake, Gogo Manzini and Dr. Hood are not exposing, they're not vigilantes, they're not like, oh, we need to expose the underworld, they're not converted. You know, sometimes somebody would have been a witch and then they become a Christian and then they start talking about things that happen in the underworld to help other Christians. That's not what is happening here. What is happening here is that some of us are marketing their businesses. They're marketing themselves. They're saying, if you are a pastor and you wanna make people dumb cops, come to me. That's what they're saying. But you know, you're saying they're marketing, but they're not trying to help anybody. That's what I'm saying.
That's the part that I honestly do not understand. Now I'm gonna just ask Uri, can I please grieve my friend in peace?
Okay.
Because I know that there were so many videos that would be made, or you know, she makes videos with some of us, or she does this, or she does that. The same people that will be out there talking about Owamie and how I'm so much of a non-Christian I am, because I don't judge people. I don't judge you based off of, oh, you know, this is how you live your life or whatever. I'll talk about it, but I will never say I cannot associate with someone because of this and this and that and that, unless you're a killer. Like, for me, that's honestly it. That's why I draw my line. For me, I don't understand. Like,
anyway, guys, the Bible did say, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. And I think even that people are perverting even that scripture. It does not mean you cannot correct somebody. It just means you cannot bash them and cover them and be, you know, but it doesn't mean you can never say to somebody, just because you are also a sinner, you can never say, my sister in Christ. That is
the way that she lived her life, and would actually make you feel like you need to celebrate the fact that she passed away. I saw some people say it's such a shame that she passed not having repented. Who told you that? Who told you? When have you repented? Stop thinking that you are so holy. Meanwhile, you're sinning differently. Because even then, the same Bible that you hold on to, it says, thou shalt not judge. Now, honestly, I will not lie, some of you pundits, but I think the other thing again that I just want to say is that when it comes to the investment, Manzini investment, I was not involved in the beginning. I knew nothing about it. Everyone that went there will never say they had the investment advertisement from my channel. So yes, I understand. You may have gotten to know about her through me. But when it now happened, when it was the investment, you did not hear it from me or my channel, right? That's number one. Number two, there's not a single day that when things were going well, you ever came to me me and said, wow, Owamie, thank you. Or wow, Owamie, you know, I appreciate for this and this and this. You've never. So I feel like it's also very much unfair that you only want to bring in Owamie's name when things didn't go well. But when they were going well, you never ever said anything to me. And the other thing again that I also addressed, when I came to the party, I got invited by Siche. I think he's the one that was inviting people.
Okay.
And when I got an invite, you know, he also asked me, you know, can I be the one that actually speaks for friends? And I said yes, because again, she was a very close friend of mine. When I came there, I said, oh, VIP, I think it's VVIP or something, but the very front,
this is the party that
you know, we had our own table, the other side, directly proportional to the family. So I didn't even get to really interact with a lot of people, but there were a lot of ninjas that did come to my table, who spoke everything, and it was nice because a lot of people that were there were ninjas. You understand? Okay, that was it. After that, the party was over. I came home. I knew nothing about all this stuff that are now starting to come out, or this, that. So the only thing that I'm gonna ask for is that if you have nothing positive to say, you might as well shut your mouth. I'm not appreciating the comments that I've been seeing, because you cannot blame me, or when maybe this money you were supposed to get, you didn't get it. I was not there. That's number one. Number two, you cannot feel when you are just too holy that you do not associate with sangomas, but you associate with pastors, some pastors who go to sangomas in the middle of the night for the sole purpose of penetrating your soul and your will, so that when you're in church you give money senselessly so that they are able to gain money. You have no issue with that. The only thing that you refuse is someone that will come straight and say, this is who I am. The only thing that you want is that wolf in a sheep's skin.
Are we really gonna do this, Ninja? Not you, okay, Papa and Mama. Not you, okay. So what we're not gonna do is mock people that have fallen victim of Gogo Manzini's clients. And she's the one who has said, this is what I'm doing. This is the muti that I give people so that people don't cop ngabo pasta. Okay, so guys, I mean, I guess let me just finish this video, because something in the end.
You cannot tell me that you know every single person that you interact with, what they do spiritually, where they are, who they are spiritually. You don't know. Some of you are even married to witches. You have no clue. Your best friend with a witch, you don't know.
Do you know?
But you're...
What is she saying? We all don't know what we don't know. What do you know about the people in your life? Would you know if you were married to a witch? Or would you know if you were friends with witches? Itini, how to...
Out here judging. You sit with people like this, you... Now what I'm gonna also just ask is, leave my spirituality alone. Me and God, we know each other.
Okay.
I will tell you anyway. Where now you should focus on your own relationship with Christ, and that's it. Whatever, it's definitely none of anybody's business. I think that's what we should really just put it at. Because I find that some of you guys' comments are so insensitive. You forget that Manzini was a mother, Manzini was a wife, Manzini was a friend. She was a daughter. She has many people that loved her.
Gogo Manzini deserves each and every terrible negative comment that is made about her by the people that she scammed. I don't care if she's a mother, a wife, a daughter, a friend, a do. Even the other people were somebody's wife, somebody's daughter, somebody's friend, and those people are now living hand to mouth, and those people are now destroyed their credit profiles, this and that, just because they simply believed in her.
Many. and you don't think how are your comments going to impact those people. Your experience with someone should not invalidate the experience that other people have with that same person. That is very unfair. For you to expect everyone to say, no, this, she was like this anyway, but it doesn't work that way. We had a relationship with her, and we are mourning. We are grieving her passing, because for us it's a loss.
I mean, are you not even at the least bit shocked? I mean, unless you already knew the kind of person that she is. But when you listen to the things that she was saying, to those voice notes, to those the manipulation, that the way that she did, the disrespect, are you not even shocked a little bit? I mean, if you knew her as this other individual, awuthuki nabona letinto.
So I'm gonna just ask you, please be respectful. Please be respectful, and please keep my name out of your mouth. For as long as it's something that I was never involved in the beginning, do not involve me at the end. Because I don't understand. You, as an adult, a fully able adult, you made a decision by yourself. But now you want to blame me for the decisions that you made? No.
I honestly, I don't know these people that were blaming her for the decisions that they made. So if I would count the things that I hold Owamie accountable for, one, it would be platforming Gogo Manzini on that episode where she was going there and pretending to talk about her surgeries, but then in the end talking about Gogo Manzini investments, which I strongly believe had been her true intention for going there. She put her audience at risk. She herself has admitted that she knew, she was like, when she was saying bye, saying that they had a private conversation, she was like, to me it sounded like a pyramid scheme. So she endangered her audience, guys, her audience. And people's vulnerabilities are not the same. You know what I mean? So that's why you have to be responsible with your audience. So that's number one thing that I hold her accountable for.
I can't remember, but it was very early on, either January, February, March.
Uphilile?
Ndiphile njani?
Philile khona. Uzama ntoni apha? Mama kho ndikunika isijini.
Okay. Ngicabafuna uhamba naso. Alright, inkosi.
Okay. Bona ngiba ngathi hey, noma mhlawumbe uphangele. Dada ingabe ndizokukroma.
Hayi. Ndiphangelanga namhlanje.
Bantu noba uphangela ninophangela nonke. Nobukhona khoyo.
Alright, ubuya nini nowabusi?
Udinga imali ke tani, lokungakumfakela.
Hayi bo udadewabo.
Udadewabo badibani kahle.
Hayi mayithathwe nguwe kaloku, mayithathwe nguwe udadewabo.
Nokwenza ngiphile befuna ubuya. Lona imali akanayo, akaphangeli kaloku.
Ebengaphangeli na?
Yephangela wayeka. Andaba kwathini? Una nabangazama kwezinye indawo. Sathi samfakela imali nathi pha engama300 uba makabane ekhwele siya kuloo ndawo. Ukuna kuloo ndawo kuyekiwe ke bathathe wayeka. Uyangqunga ke ngupha.
Yo hayi bo udadewabo uyayazi loo nto okanye bazixeleleni uba bengafuni uthetha.
Uyayazi, wayicela wancama kuye. Dadewethu. Udadewabo. Uhleli nje ngupha.
Yo,
wambe ncathame ebantwini.
Hayi bo.
Amgxotha omnye, ahamba komnye amgxotha omnye.
Hayi.
Kunjalo kaloku ongenamali.
Angenanto.
Ngambe ncathame.
Hayi bo.
Uhleli lo.
Hayi wena ndifuna le mali wena apha kudadewabo ungathi ubuza yinika yena.
Kwamna njani kwamali?
Uthi no.
Kwamna andinikwa. Iyahamba egqibela. Yabona uphezulu beyemthatha. Ndathatha imali kuphela ngakasena kwamali. Yaphela. Ke ungona ke.
Uyivalele.
Ungona ke ngona ebethi ngokufakela ngiyophezo. Nobuyongena ngomso kanye lamini. Nayo kaloku vela nale mali ndifake. Okusitsho.
Makafake imali kubuye omnye.
Namna.
Alright.
Hayi ndamncane.
Hey.
Uhlala usuka pa 1000.
Yo.
Ngoku.
Uthi nangoku.
1000 usuka kufana ububheka pa 1000 awutinothi. Awutinothi ngoma.
Le 1000 yokhwela kuphela.
Yokhwela cha.
Yo. Alright. Where was I? Okay, let's hear. Maybe I'll
Somewhere there. You can even check because I was very excited with buying my lens. I think I even made a video.
Oh yes. Okay. So the thing with this thing, this is what happened to me. Gogo Manzini passes away. People are upset because they've lost money. People are expressing that. Owamie is learning about that. And then she makes a video and she says, this one time her lights, I don't know what was going on with the lights, but she wanted to buy lights, and then Gogo Manzini amfakela this, I don't know if it's 16k, I don't remember, but more than 10,000 rand. And so she inserted this story in the middle of people being upset about this investment thing and nale whirlwind bisenzeka. So people assumed she had gotten these monies during this time when the investments were going on. And then people get back also about, okay, well, so I just feel like at that time, knowing, I don't know if it was inflammatory, guys. I can never tell with YouTubers sometimes, because you would think somebody. I've just realized now, ever since being a YouTuber, and I know, but okay, fine. I'm not indictating YouTubers discope and but we move differently. But and because sure was it intentional? Because people do anything to drive traffic sometimes. Because unless okay, so let's leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining and listening to my commentary. I hope you guys learned something from this episode, or you at least just enjoy hearing my opinions. And yeah, let's talk on to the next one. Please don't forget to like the video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Please, let's grow. Please do not forget to comment. My favorite part about having a YouTube channel is the comments. So I love knowing what you think. I love hearing your opinions in the comment section. And guys, respectfully so. Okay, respectfully so, because if you come with some disrespect, Nashem, I cannot. Okay, if the people that you exist around allow you to be vile to them, that's not gonna fly up, guys. Let's be respectful to each other. Let's agree in a polite manner. I meant to say let's disagree in a polite manner, and I will see you on to the next video. Okay, thank you. Ciao, bye, divers.